A Christmas Eve, a silent night.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to GMC Creates. My name is Jack McKissick, and today we're doing another teacher gift idea. Okay, so I saw something like this on the Posh Paper Lady. I couldn't get her measurements to work for me, so I just did my own. So I have a piece of elastic, thread, just tied a knot. I made a tassel with my Marianne die and some O-rings. This is a little box of 15 baubles for like £2 I think, and I've just put an O-ring and a claw on it, and that's my decoration. Inside we have 2 chocolates and 4 tea bags. Okay, 2 tea bags in there and 2 tea bags in there, 1 tea bag in there, and the same on the other side, tea bag, chocolate. Now I just happen to have these 2 left over from another project, so I stuck them in there, but I intend to stick chocolate coins in the rest of them. I'm just waiting for them to arrive, but I'm going to go ahead and do this project with what I have. Okay, so just tie a bit of elastic around it to keep it closed and add a couple of wee decorations, a little bell. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, what do you need for this? For the outer piece you need a piece of paper that is 10.5 by 8 5/8. For the inner 2 pieces you need a piece of paper that is 9 3/4 by 8 3/8, and the next one will be 9.5 by 8 3/8. For your pockets you need 2 pieces that are 3.5 by 2.5. Okay, and that's it. Oh no, I'm using, now these are disposable gifts that I expect to be dumped, so I am not wasting chipboard on them. I am using the backs of my paper packs just to give them a little bit of sturdiness without being OTT. So you need 2 pieces that are 4 by 3.5, and you need 1 piece that is 4 by 1.5. Okay, so let's start with our outer bit. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to get your ruler and line it up at approximately 1/2 inch from the bottom, and you're going to stick that on there like that, and then that one, that's higher compared to that. Just make sure all your pieces are the same height. That's slightly higher. I don't want that, so I'm going to take it down. I obviously didn't cut it exactly right. There we go, Joe. Right, what I'm going to do is sign off, glue these on here like this, leaving, there's about 3/4 there and about 3/4 there, and an 1/8 in between these bits, and I'm just going to glue them on like that. So I will do that and come back. Okay, so I've stuck them down, as you can see, And I have folded up my card and started cutting. I just cut away the corners there. I've cut a slight diagonal there and I'm going right up to the top. Now, this can be trimmed once you have your top stuck down. So that it doesn't stick out. I'm going to use this because it's quicker. It's absolutely Baltic here in Northern Ireland today, and I hope David's alright. He's on night, so he's sleeping and I have the heat on. I don't want to roast him alive. So basically you're just sticking down these bits here first. Make sure that you're well stuck. Okay, and just run that up the middle of that. And then you're going to bring that down over. Which reminds me, I have to make sure I don't go too far down. Okay, and just fold that down over. There's a wee bit sticking out there that I'm just going to snip off and then burnish it well. Now you want to find your scores again and just carefully bring that up. Find your other one. And bring it up. I want to make sure that that's stuck down well. Okay. And that is your outer cover for now. Right. So all you do is you leave that to dry, and I'm just going to put a squidgy glue in where I think it's not stuck down proper. So I and give it time to set. There's a wee bit up there with no glue in it. You can use double-sided tape for this, but I didn't have any big enough, and I couldn't be asked farting about with a little one. Only ones I have are small. So now you need your 2 inside pages. So you're going to score your 9 3/4 at 1, 4 1/4, 5 1/2, and 8 3/4. You're going to go to the short side and you're going to score at 3 3/8 and 6 7/8. Okay. And you're going to get your next one. Now, I would like I want this top bit folded over to be straight, So I would need to fold that down like that. That would be crooked. So if I fold it down like that, that would be straight. So I want to put it in, and you want to go on your short side 3 3/8 and 6 7/8. Okay, and on your long side, just wait, I check that that's coming down right. Yep, it is. On your long side, you're going at 1, 4 1/4, 5 1/4, and 8 1/2. Okay, so that's those two bits. And then your pockets are going to be 1/2 on 3 sides. Okay, so 1/2 on 3 sides, like that. And that should be all your scoring done. And to create your pockets, you're just going to cut away the corners at a slight miter. Okay, and then that will go in like that, and that will go up like that. We're just going to put a little dab of glue on there, and then that can be glued in like that on the front of our page. Okay, and do the same with your other one then. Just slightly miter the corners on both sides. And then stick a dab of glue down in the corners, and that will hold that down in, and then you will glue on those 3 sides to stick them into your little tea book. I've made quite a few tea kind of thingy-majiggers, so I have. So this is going to be like this. Yes, I got it right. I didn't want the outside because you're not going to see much of it, but this is going to be the inner one, and you are going to see the inner pockets more than the outer pockets, I think. That's where the tea bags are contained. So that comes up like that, and that comes down like that. Okay, so to cut away, you want to cut on your right hand side, miter your first rectangle, and cut away right up along that to the very top. And do the same at the other side. You have a rectangle here, you just want to miter the end of it and cut away these 2 here completely. Like that. Okay? Now you're going to cut away this rectangle, but you're going to go down a little bit further than the rectangle so that you meet the top of this bit, and cut that away in there. Okay, because you need room for this to come over this, so you do. And then the rest of that will get done in a minute when I have done the same with this one. This one doesn't matter because it's not a directional pattern that I have on the outside. So just burnish all your score lines. Okay, and then once again your narrow rectangles are at the top. This is coming up, this is coming down. So your right hand first rectangle miter the end and take away the top two. Okay, and on the left hand side miter the first rectangle and take away the top two. Now I have this upside down because it's easier to cut like this, but that's the way you want it there. You're going to take that up and you're going to cut away this rectangle, but you're going to go slightly further so that you reach the top of the bit that's left. And you're going to cut that away in line with that piece of card in the middle. So this is going down a little bit further. There's your score. You're just cutting down about another 1/8 of an inch so that you have what it takes. Now I forgot, I'm just going to miter the very top of those ever so slightly. Of the rectangle that you've left, miter the top. Now what we want to do is round our corners. So I am doing mine all at the one time. I have my corner rounder at 3/8 and I am rounding my corners, and then I'm going to line these ones up together and do the same. Like that. Okay. Now these are coming in, this is coming up. You're putting glue on here and you're putting glue on this middle bit. Okay, so glue on the two side bits and glue on the middle rectangle. You just lift that up and you press firmly, and that is your two pockets. Just lift them, make sure that they're going to fold okay, like that. Right, you're going to do the same on the other one. You're going to, oh no, I'm putting that on the wrong side. Holy macaroni. It's on that side I need it. Nearly screwed up there. It's on the outside you need it. Okay. And then on the middle triangle or rectangle. And lift those up and press firmly, making sure that your pocket will lift. And your centre bit is stuck firmly. You don't want that coming apart. And these two bits are right. Now all you need to do is use your Velcro dots, or however else you want to close them. I suppose you could use magnets. I don't have a great deal of success with magnets, which is why I'm using Velcro dots. Just put them on and press firmly, and then carefully bring them apart and press again. Carefully bring them apart, I guess, again. So I'm going to stick them on the others and I'll be back. Now you're going to stick on your pockets in the centre of the smaller one. Somebody's at the door. Back in a jiff. Okay, my stray cats that I feed just dashed in out of the rain, so they're down in the kitchen eating. The dog is shut in the living room. And we're going to glue this on. I just stuck my other pocket on, as you can see, and all you want to do is, that should fit top and bottom, but centre it. Just centre it in between, but these two bits should meet. Okay. Then you're going to do exactly the same on this bit. See, close up your pockets. Okay. And then you want to centre this one, top and bottom, and you want to centre it left and right. So, let's put some glue on this centre section. Now, top and bottom, left and right should be centred. Top and bottom, left and right. And that is going to be your little box. Now, where's my box? Tea bags, and I still got a couple of chocolates that I can use. Oh, I found some candy canes. With candy canes? No, candy canes wouldn't fit. Them pockets is a bit high. Look at them. So, but anyway, your chocolates fit in there. Your tea bags go in there. I just want to be able to see the top bit. Okay, close that one over, open this one up. Tea bag in there. And finally, tea bag number 4. So you get 4 tea bags and 2 chocolates. And you can use them coins. I'm just using some that I had from a previous project. Piece of elastic, all I did was wrap it round and tie it in a knot. So that it's centred like that. And added a bauble, a jingle bell and a tassel. I make these myself. And I buy the tops and stick them on, and I just bought some and they're too big. They're bigger than those ones. But they will get used. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Those are the 2 I've done. 6 more to go. So I shall be busy today. I hope you liked what I've done. Remember to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, anything to help me, much appreciated. I hope you're all safe and well, and until the next time, Jack out.